Yo, what up, man? So, another workout over, whatnot. And today, man, I'm just go, you know what I'm saying, speak on social media, bro. I'll say over the last year, I cut back a lot of my social media activity. Facebook, Instagram, all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, probably about a year ago this time, I was on that shit on the daily. You know what I'm saying? Pictures here, pictures there. I even found myself doing the shit that I just hate, bro. Like, to me, like, one of the corniest things ever is like when just people like take pictures of their food and shit. And it's because it's like everybody gotta eat. And, 9 times out of 10, no matter where you go, unless you got like a personal chef or some shit. And even then, still, like, even if you got your own personal shit, I don't know who the chef of today is. Like, but, when I was going with like Emerald Lagasse or some shit, you go to his restaurant, he making that same dish for somebody else. I guess nowadays would be the salt guy. I'm not gonna call him what everybody else call him because he's a grown ass man. But the foreign dude that be cutting up all the steaks and shit, shit like that. And it got to the point where I had to realize, bro, I was getting addicted to this shit. Because as human beings, we all like attention. All right, no matter who says it or whatever, bro. One of the things that drives you is attention, and not always necessarily, sexual attention from, the opposite sex or whatnot, but just attention in general. It gives you that feeling of validation, and like you're important. All right, and again, it's been psychological studies behind this shit, man. And what people don't realize and understand is, man, what it really does and what it's really doing is, and it gets into, this gets into the deep shit. This whole, transhumanism and, replacing reality with the false reality, or like, the internet or virtual reality is, you have a fake persona. I had to tell my wife, man, me and her had arguments about this shit. She's like, well, you don't want to take pictures and all this shit and so on and so forth, such and such take pictures. And, I'm like, baby, most of them people is faking the funk, man. Just like me and you, like, you know what I'm saying? We married, we've been married for a while. We love each other, all that shit. But, man, it be times where, like, I tell my wife, jokingly, I said this shit a while back, I just want to put some fucking baby oil on in the shower and watch your ass motherfucking slip and fall, you know what I'm saying? And not get seriously injured, but, fuck yourself up a little bit, get a little scrape or a bruise here. It's like a horrible practical joke, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But, married people and just couples or, in relationships over time, man, this shit's aggravating. This shit's hard work. Being in a relationship is hard work. So when you see somebody fucking posting shit on the daily, man, they so happy this and smiles and all this shit, I'm just like, you niggas. And 9 times out of 10, bro, like I said, look at the shit now. A lot of those people that I seen doing that, years separated, bro, you know what they are? Divorced. Especially with these females. The females be the number one fucking culprits of this shit. Loving Bay, or what is it? What was it? Probably about a year ago, 2 years ago, was all smiles, meaning pretty much she ain't got some dick. Some dude done fucked her, made her feel good or whatever, all smiles. And then, lo and behold, a couple of months later, niggas ain't shit. You gotta be careful out here. And, all this other shit, man. Typical female shit. So the whole thing I was trying to, I was just like, hey, we take pics, we'll take them. But as far as just doing it, for the purpose of doing it, like show we together and shit, that's pointless, man. Like, me and you know what it is. We ain't gotta fucking, show our shit to the world or whatever. We ain't gotta, what I'm saying? We ain't gotta fucking make it seem like everything's cool. Not saying that shit was always fucked up, but you know what I mean? It's just like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. But, not just for the purpose of the fucking that. So, I realize it, and I especially understand it, like, when it comes to, because I was working out and shit, and I was taking pics of, me working out, and my body development and all that other shit. And one of my biggest fucking flaws, man, or like, my deficiencies is, bro, I'm not vascular. So, bro, I can work out as hard as I can fucking work out, bro. I can do arms all day. And you know, I'm even doing like the occlusion training now. You know, that's when you like put bands and shit around your biceps in order to restrict the blood flow into your arms, and you know, so you get more of a pump. And even after that, bro, as soon as I take, like, while the bands is on, yeah, I'm motherfucking Lou Ferrigno out this motherfucker. As soon as I take them bands out, bro, my shit is just gone. I'm just not vascular. So, you know, as far as like aesthetically and shit, like my shit is never gonna fucking be popping like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just there will always be a fucking deficiency I have. You know, I'm gonna have to get big as shit, like really big and extremely lean in order to fucking be vascular. And, you know, that's just not something I'm trying to do right now. I'm not trying to be no fucking bodybuilder, bro. So I'm not trying to be, you know, I'll say, you know, sub 10% body fat and all that shit. I mean, it's just, that's too hard. If I was trying to like be in competition or some shit and be like a professional bodybuilder, maybe, or like, you know, a physique model or some shit, maybe. But as far as just like functionality and the shit I like to do, man, and just being comfortable, like, I mean, just a motherfucker I don't know to look good. Again, I'm married, bro. I ain't out here fucking trying to attract no hoes. So, you know what I mean? It's pointless. You know what I'm saying? I look good enough, you know what I'm saying, at the point that I am. But, you know, if I really get into it, I can drop down weight and, you know what I'm saying, I know how it will look. And then on top of that, the reality of it is this, bro. A lot of people don't know is, man, and this is why I say, you know, this is just a small example of people not understanding the true story behind this internet shit and behind all these pics and shit and the social media persona, especially a lot of these physique models and shit, bro. These motherfuckers are not playing fair, sir. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here. The majority of motherfuckers is extremely ripped and vascular and shit, and the older they are too, bro. Any motherfucker that's over 30, I'll say the age of 35, bro, and they just jacked from, you know, from ear to ear, and this motherfucker got veins popping out his fucking eyeballs and shit. This motherfucker lip got veins. Motherfucker lip got veins and shit. Bruh, he's on something. All right. Am I saying there's something wrong with that? No. But you know, in order for if I was to do the same shit and to get into that lane, I'll be big as fuck and vascular shit and all that too. But you know what I'm saying? Again, that shit's too expensive. And again, I'm not taking this shit serious. I mean, I'm not trying to attract no hoes. That's one of the main reasons people do it. And I'm not pursuing this like on a professional level. So the purpose of me going through the work in order to drop down like that and to put my body through that, because you gotta, I mean, and word to those dudes, bro, like I said, you know, you gotta be on top of that shit, man, because you don't, you can fuck yourself up. Hey, that shit'll kill you, bro. Years and years. A lot of these bodybuilders, especially back in the what's the name? The guy not too long ago, Rich Piana, he's big as shit, you know, and I think he died from heart failure or whatever, and a part of that was they linked it back to fucking steroid use, man. You know, that shit puts a toll on your body and all that other shit. But no, but I digress. All in all, man, be careful on social media shit, bro. And YouTube, social media, YouTube's totally different from you taking pics and so on and so forth, because I'm really getting to express my ideologies and speak to you and tell you what I think concerning certain topics and certain things. It's not me giving some fake persona and just telling, you know what I'm saying, it's a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, you know, all those words are assumptions. You know what I'm saying? A chick can tell you, or a dude takes that picture in front of that brand new Mercedes and the shit's rented, or he living in that motherfucker. Or, you know, the chick takes the pic with you know, she in a swimsuit. She in a swimsuit on the beach in Miami or Dubai, and you know, come to find out, you know, the way she paid for it is she's selling ass, or you know, she has to do a lot of degrading things in order to fund that trip. Okay, so and it's, I don't know what it is, man, but like niggas take shit to the nth degree. Like if one person, this and this is the thing I understand about black people, bro. It's like niggas run shit in the ground, bro. Like the dude that did the memes, he's from my hometown. The dude that did the meme where the guy's looking out the window with the thing, bro. Niggas ran that shit into the ground so deep, bro. And shout out to that brother. I don't remember his name, but he got a internship with either Warner Brothers or something for that. So, you know what I'm saying, good for him on that. But it was to the point of where, like, bro, if some shit pop on social media, like, bro, within 2 days, I'm like, niggas done ran in the ground. Tired of it. I can't stand it. That's another reason why I just leave. Like, niggas just don't know how to do moderation. But they claim everybody steals shit, everything from them or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, man, you gotta understand the repercussions of getting lost in fantasy land, bro. All right, again, it's cool to do it, and then that's another just big distraction because, you know, people get to get away from the reality and give off these false personas time after time after time, bro. Like the dude, what's this dude's name? Like the Nino Brown character. And for some reason, I don't know, this dude's still relevant. He got exposed so many times to him being like just a fake ass dude, like, you know, walking in front of houses and shit that ain't his, and jewelry and shit, and niggas faking it to make it, man. But again, this niggas still buy it, still support it, because that's what a lot of niggas are doing too. All right, never mind just to say fucking, you know, it's just black people doing it. No, but I'm talking to who, because that's the only people I'm really concerned with. I'm not concerned with everybody else, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not concerned. Like with my like your parents used to tell you, man, if all your friends jump off a bridge, you go jump off too. And, you know, even if you was a smart ass, and you said, well, yeah, well, you say, hey, I was told, well, just no way, I'm gonna be at the bottom of that bridge, I'm gonna catch you, and I'm gonna whoop your ass, and all the rest of your friends I don't care about. You're not gonna do it because you're who I'm concerned with. You're my concern. You belong to me. You know what I'm saying? And not saying you belong to me, but you understand what I'm saying. But you and me share something in common. You're important to me, so therefore I'm gonna hold you to a standard that I don't hold everybody else to. I'm not concerned with everybody else do. You do what you know is right and what you've been taught to do. And so I'm just here to fucking put out that sentiment, man. Don't be getting out here getting lost in this fake reality that's going on, bro, because I don't think, again, people understand just how far this shit is getting further and further away you're getting from reality, and people, you know what I'm saying, are willing to prop up these personas and things on the internet in order to escape their real lives, bro. Again, you need to draw back from just the making it look good shit and focus on a lot of self-development and shit like that, bro. I'm not saying, you know, don't have fun and don't, no, of course not, man. But again, everything is in moderation, bro. And again, I don't think people understand, you know, how addiction works. And just like I said, Google this shit, bro. It's shown that, you know, people are getting more and more detached the more widespread social media is getting. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're having a breakdown. We talked about this in the man and woman relationship. We're having this gender wars and so on and so forth, because there's really no personable contact and connection between the man and the woman. Like, these kids out here nowadays, bro, you know, this inbox shit is just like, hey, you basically like shooting the, you know what I'm saying? Shooting your shot to some total stranger you don't know, or somebody you've been following for a while, and that's how you guys connect. And, you know, apparently these young cats out here, just going to young dudes I know, just out here getting ass off the strength of that, man. So at the same time though, bro, I mean, you know, this is how it has to be. Shit's gonna have to get extremely bad and get to the very bottom of the barrel, and everything damn near be tore apart before people realize what's going on. And unfortunately, probably then it'll be pretty much too late for most people. All right, and the whole thing is for you to be cognizant and understand and realize what's going on around you, bro. Once you take the quote-unquote red pill or whatever, you see what's really going on around you, bro. Once you open your eyes up and you see the propaganda and the programming and all this other shit that goes on, bro, like, you can't unsee it. That's why they say ignorant is bliss. All right, but the thing for you to do is not stay ignorant, bro, especially when it comes to social media and the way you're trying to make yourself look to people that really don't give a shit about you. All right, even the whole going viral and all that shit, bro, that lasts for a second, right? The people and the people that have done that and so on and so forth, for the most part, black people, what has it got you? Y'all let the Cash Me Outside girl went viral, and she flipped the shit into, you know, what, I think a $500,000 contract on makeup or some shit like that. Yeah, it's still who's the black man that went viral, or the black woman went viral, and she was able to flip that into something lucrative, you know, business wise. Whatever happened to when they was making all them memes, the oh my God, it's a fire, and the who's the dude that found the little white girl? We reels with this dude, that guy. That dude got effed over, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and again, but that's just examples, bro. Again, be careful, and understand, bro, that like I said, you know, making it look good for everybody ain't that important, bro. Alright, like I said, my social media imprint outside of YouTube is extremely small. I might see some shit here and there, like some people's shit or whatever. As far as me posting, bro, even though, like, especially on Facebook, I used to fuck with Facebook because at least Facebook you get to you know, express full ideas. Twitter is one of the biggest fucking social experiments there is, bro. Is anything that limits your opinion and your ability to freely speak your mind, bro, you should never trust it. All right, that's social engineering. But anyway, man, be careful out here in these internet streets, bro. That's that on that, and I'll catch you on the next one.